Let's share this link with my classrooms. Copy. All right. I'm going to upload this live link to my classroom. I am here to do a Q&A today. If you have any questions about any part of code.org, not going over any specific lessons here. No viewers right now. All right, I have one viewer. Hello, hello. Welcome to my stream. If you have any questions about any part of code.org, I am here to answer those questions. There we go. Let's go to Computer Science Discoveries. So if you have any questions about any part of code.org, just say in the live chat what section you would like help on. Welcome in. If you have any questions about any part of code.org, if you need help on any section or you have any questions for me at all, go ahead and ask in the live chat. I'm here to answer any questions. Or if you have any questions on the packet that I sent home, last week or the week before. Any questions on any of the content, just shoot me a message in the live chat. I am here to answer those questions. No questions today, huh? Scroll down to where we are here. Oh. 13, 17, 18, somewhere in this area. If you have any questions at all, that's what I'm here for today. Just type in the chat, lesson 17, or if you need help on lesson 18, or lesson 16, or lesson 15, or any lesson. If you need help on any lesson at all, go ahead and type in the chat and I will answer your questions. See if there's a way to get some music going here or something. I see there are 2 people watching currently. Push this link out. Let me know what lessons you'd like to go over. Been live here for 8 minutes and no questions yet. So I'm still waiting for any questions you have. I've got 3 people watching. It's a good start. I imagine you need help on one of these lessons here. Just type in the chat which lesson you'd like some help on. You gotta type it in to let me know so that I can review those lessons. Make sure you let your classmates know about this. If you have anyone's phone numbers, get in touch with them. I know many of you have phones you can watch YouTube on, so with the Chromebooks at home and your phones, you should be able to do some code.org work. Ooh, yes, what is the problem? Which lesson are you stuck on? Which lesson are you stuck on? Is it lesson 11? Lesson 18, part 3, the score does not record the numbers. Okay, so let's take a look at lesson 18, part 13. The score is not recording the numbers. All right, so looking at our game here, your game might look a little different from mine. That's okay. If it's about the score recording the numbers, so I'm going to bring this to the bottom here. So the first thing you want to make sure you have set outside of your draw loop. So above the draw loop, you should have this line of code, var score gets the value 0. So if that code isn't there, the way that we can get it there is using under variables here. We use this to declare a variable, var score gets the value 0. And then, as long as you have that, the other key component is this text here, text score, without the quotations. So notice here we have quotations around the word score, and that's what makes it appear up here. We get that word score. I'm actually going to shift this to the left a little bit. Let's do 20. Move my number over 90. So this text here is line 29 of my code. Line 30 of my code is capturing the value of score. So right now it's 0. And it's capturing that value and printing it on the screen. So do you have this set up where it says score 0? Is that on your screen? Cool. Yeah, and then the last part, just to make sure it's going to update when you, so if we run the game here, if you want it to update when the sprite touches a certain coin, so that's down here, mainly this code here. Lines on my code, it's lines 50, 51, 52, 53. Let's get rid of that warning here. Score hasn't been declared yet. I get it. That seems to be a bug. Let me refresh my page. Okay. So down here, we have the code if, so using an if statement here, if character is touching coin, we replace the coin's x and y value to a random number, and then this is what's going to add to the score here. Score gets score plus 1. So that's going to take 1 and add it to whatever the score is, and put that number back into the value of score, which increases it by 1. So that's why when I hit the gold coin, whoops, my score goes up by 1. Any other questions? And I'll wait another 5 minutes for any additional questions to come in. Part 16, all right. Part 16. Yeah, so part 16 is an assessment category. The confusing thing about part 16 is that there's nothing specific that you're being told to do. So with part 16, it's open-ended, so you can do whatever you want. The goal for part 16 is to just add something extra to the game. So maybe go to the animation tab, get a new animation, and pick something new to add to your game that does something. Be creative with it. You could add a new character. You could change the environment, make it look a little different. There's a lot of different options. With the code, you can change some of the velocities. You could add something new with drawing. You could maybe make it like a platform. Let's see. So the way that I added an obstacle here, or not that obstacle, sorry, the barrier. So barrier right. So I added this thing along the right side of the screen that makes it so that the character can't go off the screen. See? Now I get stuck between those two sides. So as long as you just add something to your code for part 16 or change something and make it different, that'll be fine. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. I know I can't really give you a specific answer because this section isn't about anything specifically. Um, Try adding another obstacle. You could go in here and add a car or something, or a boat. I don't know. Could change the settings so that it's maybe it looks like you're in outer space. So we can make the background. That's something fun we could do. Let's change the background so that it's black. And so reset and run the code. So now it looks like kind of looks like we're in space. Maybe I want some sprites to move up the screen, so I could kind of give the illusion of there being stars. Draw your own rectangle tool, something like this. So make it white and color it in like that. Crop it. And we're going to call that or actually, better yet, let's delete that. Add a new animation. Search for a star. Doesn't want to show me that. All different kinds of animations we can use here. So animation, let's try this again. Search for star. Nothing? There's a star right there. Let's look through some of these. Oh, all right, well, let's go back to what we had before then. Draw your own. Do a rectangle. And paint bucket. Like that. Fill it to the screen. And we could do sprite. Our sprite. Star. We'll do a random number for the x value of 0 to 400. We'll always have it start at a y value of 400. And star set animation. Oh, I didn't change the name of my animation. Let's call it star. So here, set my animation to star and give it a velocity of -5. Let's do the same thing for star 2. And whoops. Let's leave that like that for now. Run the code, see how that works. I want these to be behind everything, so the best way to do that is to move them up. Up, 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 up. all the way behind everything. They're also both a little bigger than I would like, so I'm going to change the scale of each. Star and star 2. Let's make them 0.6. Get them a little smaller than they were. Reset and run. Let's maybe make them different speeds. This one, -9. Make this one -4. So it's going to be a lot faster than that. -15. -8. I wonder if there's a way I can create many of these without having to make a million different sprites. So I could just keep making sprites out of each one, but that seems repetitive. Something with the draw loop. I'm trying to think through this problem here. So we have scale, visible, rotation, debug is touching, drawing. Draw a random number. I'm not sure we actually have a way to do this with our current code. There's certainly a way to do it, but we may not have the tools to do it. So I might be thinking a little too far ahead for myself right now. I could go into the animation and make this. Let's do it this way. Erase. Erase the whole thing. Actually, let's just delete it. Make a new animation. Draw our own. We still want to call it star. And we could do maybe a couple of these. Draw a rectangle. I don't want to do that. Let's undo. Paint all of these. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. No idea. Oh, what a mess. Well, it almost does it. Maybe a couple more. That star 3, 3, 3, 3. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about this. That did not work out the way I wanted it to. Oh well. So we're just going to delete all that. That's okay. Yeah, so that's just an example of trying something out, seeing that it doesn't work. It's okay. We only spent about 10 minutes making it. Get rid of it. Not a big deal. Any other questions? Code.org, we're on lesson 18 right now. If you have other questions on other lessons, take another minute or two. Alrighty, well, if that's all the questions I have for today, I am going to end my stream. My email is up here at the top of the screen. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email, and I will try to respond as quickly as I can. All right.